IVM.
Namaskar. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi and good to see you here today, friend. To begin the journey, 50th episode. Yup. So today I come in with a very special subject. I call it 50-50. What are the chances, dear friend? 50-50. Let's take a deep dive and understand how in your life and my life, 50-50 plays a role. Consider for a moment, dear friend, that anything that we do or we don't has a 50-50 chance in our life, even as we are taking that call. After we take that call, now that thing is 100%, and whether that thing will work or not, again, gives us a 50-50. Let's take this moment itself, this very moment, this COVID moment in our life. This COVID moment is throwing up many things in our life. In fact, many things others are choosing for us, right? The lockdown tells you, hey, you can't move out. You don't seem to have much choice in it. But we exercise our choice with what we are going to do while somebody has made that choice for us. At each of those moments, we have a choice. For example, in this period of lockdown, how am I going to look at it? Am I going to look at it as something which has been thrust upon me and I can do nothing about it and I'm now condemned by it? Or can I be looking at it that since I've been put in this, since I've been told that actually this is a place where I need to be, what can I create in this? For me, 50-50 gives me a choice rather than saying that the world has given me a choice. For me, it's very clear. When I feel helpless, I don't feel good about it. Through my life, whenever I felt being pushed against a wall that I don't have a choice, it has left me in a place of feeling like a victim. That's right, a complete victim. And I hate being a victim because when I'm a victim, yes, some people may feel sorry for me, but most importantly, I feel sorry for myself. On the other hand, when I know that at each moment, I have a choice between two things, and I have to choose which 50 to choose. So 50, am I going to be upset with this? Or 50, I'm going to make something more out of it. That makes me at the source of this choice. Now, for me, I choose that I'm going to make this moment worth it. Not just during COVID, but before COVID, after COVID, in my life. Because in our life, in your life, if you just look at yourself, you have had to make choices, my friend. Before you made a choice, you had two things. All right, either this or that. And then you chose one. Did you know that will happen? No, you did not, my friend. But you chose to make one your that 100% attempt. And when you and I choose something as 100%, guess what? Another 50-50 is thrown up. Now, this is going to be part of your life and my life. 50-50, and then we will choose one part of that 50. And it is now up to us to make it 100%. Now, dear friends, you and I know that you've made some wrong decisions, right? I have made wrong decisions. And each time I have made a wrong decision, I've been really upset with myself. Why did I do this? Oh, I could have done it better. But guess what? That decision has been made. That's where 50-50 again comes into play for me. You know what 50-50 does for me? It tells me, you know what? If this decision has been made and you say that it's not a good decision, you're not okay with the result that you're producing, choose what else you can do. And interestingly, at that point, as I move forward, I have a few more choices. I narrow it down to two possible things. Should I now do this or should I now do that? For me, the past is gone. That past mistake is over. It is now up to me to powerfully choose between these 50-50s. And if I choose this, I make this 100% attempt to make this moment amazing. And if I choose this, I am with this moment. I am with that choice. Dear friends, 50-50 keeps me always at the point of choosing what I wish to do. For me, when many people ask me, "Arey yaar, I've been in this horrible position, I'm in this horrible job, I have to do this horrible thing," I say, really? Who's holding a gun to your head? Because I have gone through that stuff, my friend, and I'll be straight with you. Yes, there are times that I've felt that I just need to do it because I need that money, because I need that money to take care of myself. If I need that money to take care of myself, and if this work, which I think is an honest work, but it's made me working too hard, then I choose it. I don't grudge it. For me, it's that 50, which I think I find it very difficult to do, but it is something which I've chosen. And if I've chosen, I will make that and give that my 100%. So dear friends, on this 50th episode of Begin the Journey, I want to invite you to choose 150 out of the two that you have to choose between, and then make that your 100. If something doesn't work out, choose another time. Choose again between 250s and make that 100%. And remember, you will and you have had calls which have turned out correct. All that we need to do is that if a call isn't correct, make it correct by powerfully choosing your next move. Thank you so much. And I really want to listen to your thoughts. How you have been powerfully choosing between your 50-50. Remember, everything has a chance. You too have a chance. So do I have a chance. In life, if you're alive or we are dead, 50-50. What do you choose with what you have? And you're alive, dear friend. Would love to hear your thoughts. Al Shukran Bandhu, Al Shukran Zindagi. Let's keep traveling and let's each day begin the journey with the choice that we make. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi and I love to chat. Cheers. See you on the other side of 50-50.
I hope you enjoyed that show. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money and Intel. Before I tell you about some of the shows that we have for you this week, I really wanted to really point out the incredible efforts of our host and our team. We've been able to maintain most of our production schedule in this lockdown, which is going into 4 months now. And I couldn't be happier with the fact that our hosts and team have been able to just get all of this stuff out so incredibly well. So I just really, really wanted to call them out for that and thank them for their support in this time. And since I spent so much time talking about that, and I want to get you out of here quickly, let me give you a quick update on a few shows that you should check out this week. On Cyrus, we had Amish Tripathi, really interesting discussion. Both of them dive deep into history. Monty Panesar was on Edges and Sledges, another really cool show. On Advertising is Dead, Tanmay Bhatt showed up. That was a cool episode. Malini Agarwal, also probably better known as Miss Malini, showed up on Absolutely Right. It's just been an absolutely gangbusters week in terms of the kind of guests we've had and the conversations we've had on the network. Please do check some stuff out. And with that, we hope to see you again next week.
Remember the last vacation you took? What about the one you took 3 years ago? Okay, how much do you really remember? It's a question I've asked myself often over a decade of traveling the world. Hey, I'm Utsav and I do not travel the world for a living. I have a full-time job and responsibilities, but I have made traveling the world a priority. Priority enough that I negotiate extra leave in my job contracts, obsessively track my frequent flyer miles, and I'm willing to take off at the sight of a cheap ticket. Yes, I am cheap. I have lived and worked in 3 countries. I understand human behavior for a living. And these experiences have given me unique insights into places, people, and culture. With over a decade of travel behind me, I increasingly realized one thing, that we cannot see everything. So whatever we see, we must see deeply. Because as the film of memory decays, the imprints which will stand the test of time are the ones felt by the immersion of the senses, not by fleeting encounters with them. Postcards from Nowhere is an immersion into the world of slow travel, one story at a time. Tune in every Thursday on the IVM Podcasts app, website, or wherever you get your podcast from.